Times I talk to people and they are they're not wanting to share their content. And they're not wanting to share their content because they feel like that they're not as established as some of the people that they emulate. But I always counter that. You should share your content because you may not be where that person is, that level 10 person is, but don't discredit yourself simply because you're not as far along as the next guy. You may not be as far as you'd like to be, but you are further along than other people who need to be. And those are people that are a couple levels behind you and even the non starters as well. There's no qualifier to share your content. The qualifier is all in your mind. You're putting these images of what you think the public wants to see or others want to see on your feed. And you're like, well, I'm not there yet. And if I get there, then I'll start sharing the content. No, here's the qualifier. If you've gotten results, then share your content. See, there's many levels to this thing. And you have to understand that there are ranges. So the expert who's been banging away that you really closely watch and you emulate and you want to be like him, that person has been doing this for so long, his range is longer. Okay. So he can not only deal with, because he's been doing this 20 years, not only can he deal with the guy that's at his level 18, 20 years in, but also he has a range all the way down to the beginner. Now, for the beginner looking at the expert who's been doing this for 20 years, that expert shows the beginner what's possible. But then on the higher side of the range, the guy, say, who's been doing this 18 years is watching the 20-year guy do this and really getting extraordinary results. He sees that expert as incremental. See, he's got a lot of this going on. He's not on level one, he's on level 9.5, and he needs the expert to get him that incremental bump to get him over that half step that causes even more exponential growth. See, that's different ranges. And so many times we look at these ranges and we're like, oh, I'm not an expert, so I can't help this person. You are an expert. It's just your range is smaller than others. See, the expert along the way did not start off as an expert. He has built in skills and capacities and knowledge and wisdom through failure, through wins, through more failure. He's established this toolkit along the way that has made him qualified to be able to help the guy that's a level 9.5. You're not there yet, but you will be. So the person that you're going to help, your range is smaller. As a matter of fact, it's actually more important because you're going to be able to be more relatable to the guy who's never started or to the guy who is just beginning and is struggling, not getting the results and close to quitting. That 20-year expert is not going to be as relatable as you are because you're just a few levels ahead of that other person. You'll be able to help them, but you cannot help them if you don't share your message, if you don't share your content, if you don't share your results. You've got to be able to put that kind of stuff out there and stop putting these self-imposed limitations that I'm not there yet. I hope you never get there because in your mind, what you think is possible, if you get there, the goalpost always moves. So you're always going to, hopefully, you're always going to be shifting out. So you're going to get to certain levels and you're going to be like, well, there's even more. Yes, because your vision is opening up, because your capacities are opening up. And what you thought was possible, there's actually a wider, longer range, but you will not know that until you help the ones that are just a level or two behind you. You have to look at it like this. When you've got newer results versus the expert, you're just starting and doing this, but you're getting the results. When you share your message, your content, your results, it's a lot like the 9-year-old big brother teaching his little brother how to add and subtract. It's relatable. He can break things down to him that a calculus or polymath, I guess that's what it's called, the expert in math. What was that, Good Will Hunting? Where Matt Damon solves the problem because he's just an expert in math. A guy like that is not going to be able to teach on the same level that 9-year-old big brother is to his little brother, because the 9-year-old big brother is not that far removed from his little brother. It's just a few years difference between the two. So he'll be able to teach it in such a way that it's relatable for the younger sibling. That's what your levels are. That's how sharing your content is all about. You're more relatable. You're closer to the fire and the emotions. You know what it's like to nearly quit. You know how close you were to just throwing in the towel, yet you've continued on and things broke open for you. You are an expert on that. Now you're going to become more experter. Yes, you're going to level up. But right now, this is a really good level for you to share your content. People love to be a part of your journey, and they can't go on your journey if they don't see what you're doing. So share your content, share what you've lived so far and the results. And as you grow, your results will grow along with you. And here's a bonus: because you're sharing your content, your message, you're actually dropping seeds. You're dropping seeds to others who pick up on your message and they get started and they're able to help somebody else too. People that you'll never meet, but they would have not gotten started had you not shown some encouragement, some motivation of what's actually possible. All right, share your message. Be sure and share today's episode with someone else. Someone needs to hear this message. Also, if you have not left any ratings or reviews, I'm not big on those kind of things either, but that is what boosts the word, because there are over 2 million podcasts out there, and there's so many for them to shop from. It's your words and your rating that could help someone stop, listen to an episode, and it institutes the change in their life. But it wasn't because of what I said. It was because of what you did, and you left a word of encouragement. All right. Also, if you want more resources, go to marshbuice.com. That's MARSHBUICE. In the bottom right is a mic from you to me. Let me know what's going on in your world and how I can help. I'm no hair, but I'm all ears. With that, remember, the greatest sale that you will ever make is to sell you on you, because you're more than enough. Keep it simple, keep it moving, never settle. Keep selling. Peace.